Knowing their relationship that they had or whatever, I did kind of expect it.
I imagined my family and friends on the news saying the exact same words. For years, I never discussed what I was going through with anyone, but there were so many signs. On my healing journey, I asked the people that were close to me if they noticed the signs that I was suffering from maltreatment. Why didn't they say or do anything? Their response was basically, because I loved him so much. Sometimes a person suffering in silence doesn't need you to intervene or save them. They just need a real, empowering conversation that will help them save themselves. While people were talking behind my back, I had to give that real, empowering conversation to myself, which is why I do what I do now. I had to turn my pain into power. Knowing that I helped one woman leave with her life and never look back did it for me. In Jesus' holy, mighty name, thank you, God. Ladies, every moment you spend loving an unworthy man is a moment that you will spend loving yourself a little less. You may not notice it at first, but your body will notice it immediately. She felt a change in her body, like her life was going to end this year. A change that she thought was related to her diabetes, when in reality, that change she felt was from a coward that should have never been in this woman's life. Loving, caring, hardworking mother of four who would give you the shirt off of her back, thought a chronic condition was killing her. According to what I can read on this message, she told her cousin, I really love this man. He is my person, cousin. He treats me better than ever treated me. He be really trying to change for me, cousin. I just want him to marry me before I die, cousin. The change in my body, I feel like it will be this year. I pray not, but I know I have not been taking care of myself with my diabetes. But I'm about to do better, and I pray it's not too late, cousin. Just pray for your big cousin. You know I'm the oldest. Don't spread the word, please. You know you like my only cousin I bond with. I have no friends, nobody to talk to. I don't care that I don't either, cousin. Make sure I get cremated too. Don't want nobody coming to look at me in no casket.
Yes, on today, I released the information that Cedric Robertson, a warrant has been issued by the Jefferson County DA's office um, in kidnapping first degree.
Do we by chance know the link between the suspect and right now the victim?
Yes, good question. We do want to point out that this incident appears to be domestic in nature. At some point, the victim and the suspect were in a dating relationship.
And then can you just walk us through what happened here at the crime scene, just so we have it? I think this is the first interview that we've done. Can you just walk us through what happened?
Sure. On Thursday, April the 11th, at approximately 2:11 a.m., South Precinct officers were responding to a call of a two-vehicle collision. When officers arrived on the scene, they observed one vehicle still at the location. However, the second vehicle was not here. No one was on the scene. We did observe evidence that someone had been assaulted here at the location. Officers did check video surveillance and we did check for witnesses. Through further investigation, we determined that the victim was wounded and she was placed inside of her vehicle and driven away from the scene.
What's next? Oh, I was going to say this. What's next now in the investigation, and how important is the community's help in this investigation right now?
The community is working along with the police officers very well. Yesterday, when the incident occurred, we did not know the identity of Nikita. Through your guys' help and pushing out information to the public, we learned the identity of the victim, and we are very grateful for that information.
And then when you say she was wounded, can you just tell us on record how that happened?
As of right now, we believe that she was possibly shot.
can you describe what the scene looked like? From what we've been told by residents in the area, police tell them it was pretty gruesome. Does that highlight how important it is the community provide any information they can to perhaps get her the help at a quicker fashion?
Yes, it does highlight that we do need help. We need any information, no matter how small, no matter how large. We need any details, any information that we can possibly gather from anyone. It is very important. We all remember the Mahogany's case. The public came together very well and helped us quickly solve and locate Mahogany.
Is that why y'all ask Crime Stoppers to also work their tip line through the night, because y'all know time is of the essence in a kidnapping case?
Yes, sir, that is correct. Time is of the essence in every case, but definitely a kidnapping case.
Is there possibly going to be, or is anyone, gives any information that could lead to his arrest?
Yes, we always announce that Crime Stoppers will reward up to $5,000 for any information. You do not have to identify yourself. If you could just call any information that will lead to the arrest of the suspect. Yes, thank you.
Have family members, anyone that's come forward, been able to share why something like this were to happen? I know they were connected domestically. They indicate why something like this could get to an assault of some kind?
No, sir. There's no indication as to why this has happened.
And I guess just talk about the urgency. I know originally details were limited when this first happened out of caution for the investigation, but now talk about the urgency in speaking out and making sure that you all get the information out.
Okay. In this case in particular, we do believe that the victim was wounded. There was blood evidence on the scene that suggests something had occurred. It is very important that anyone who has any information to just give us a call directly at 205-254-1764 or call 911. If you wish to remain anonymous, give Crime Stoppers a call at 205-254-7777.
The fact that the shoe was off seems to indicate that there was a struggle. That could be the thing that allowed the information to get out there too, because that's what allowed family to figure out this was their daughter, correct?
Yes, sir, absolutely. Once we received that information and we were able to put out a picture of the shoe, the family arrived within 10 minutes.
And then knowing that Ms. Davidson is a mother, just talk about, I guess, the severity of this case with, not knowing her whereabouts and what could possibly happen.
Yes, she is a mother. And as you all know, mothers are very important. Her children are definitely wondering, when is mom coming home?
With us already dealing with, or kind of still facing, I guess, the kidnapping and the gruesome of Mahogany Jackson, how important is it, that this is solved, but also that, I guess, have her come home safely, for you all, and then also for, of course, for the family as well.
The family is very hopeful. We are very hopeful. We will remain hopeful. Our main focus is to find Nikita and bring her home to her family.
Thank you, Sergeant Wade.
Okay, thank you.
Now.
And we begin with breaking news in Birmingham tonight. Good evening, I'm Sherry Falk.
I'm Guy Rawlings. Nikita Davidson's body has been found after she was kidnapped early Thursday morning in the Titusville neighborhood.
WVTM 13's Gladys Batista is live for us in the Powderly neighborhood tonight. Gladys, this is truly just a heartbreaking end to the search.
Yeah, good evening, Guy and Sherry. As you can imagine, emotions and tensions here in the Powderly neighborhood are running high after police confirmed to us that Nikita Davidson's body was found here up this dead-end hill at the intersection of 18th Place Southwest and Ishkuta Lane. They say that her body was found inside of a vehicle. Family members here very emotional. The last time we saw you guys at the top of the 6 p.m. hour, it appeared that was when family members were notified that it in fact was Davidson, and you could just hear crying and scream. And I'll tell you, at one point you could even hear one of Davidson's children saying, "Where is my mom?" And I can tell you that everybody here who heard that just did something to you. This is such a heartbreaking end to this search. But loved ones that I spoke to today say that this is what they did believe in their hearts, but that did not make hearing this news any easier. We'll have much more from that interview that we did just moments ago tonight at 10. For now, we're live in the Powderly neighborhood. I'm Gladys Bautista, WVTM 13.
Cries of shock, hurt, and sadness echoing throughout the Powderly neighborhood Friday, where the search for missing Birmingham mother of four Nikita Davidson came to a tragic end.
My heart, it broke. I hate for a church that got children.
Police say Davidson's body was discovered by U.S. Marshals and Birmingham Police's crime reduction team just before 3:30 Friday afternoon inside her SUV, which was parked on a dead-end block of 18th Place Southwest off of Ishkuta Lane. More than 24 of her loved ones gathered at the scene, including best friend Arkisha Lee, waiting for the confirmation that she was found.
I was praying for a better, ending, but I'm in distraught.
It was the end of a 2-day search for Davidson that began just after 2 a.m. Thursday near the Elmwood Cemetery. Officers responding to a report of a 2-car crash at 6th Avenue Southwest and Martin Luther King Drive found evidence of a possible shooting when they arrived, but no victim. Later, they identified Davidson as the possible victim and her boyfriend, Cedric Robertson, as the possible suspect.
Knowing their relationship that they had or whatever, I did kind of expect it.
Just hours after Davidson's body was found, Robertson was tracked down about a mile away on Northland Avenue, where he was taken into custody just after 6:30. Isaiah King lives here and came home to this scene.
Policeman stopped me and told me, "You can't go into your home right now because we just caught someone." I said he had to break in because the doors were locked.
And after finding out the man police told him was near his home,
Cedric Robertson,
was accused of kidnapping and believed to be a suspect in what is now a murder.
And I'm glad they caught him. And my sympathies go out to the family.
They are sympathies and prayers Lee says this family needs right now.
She had a heart of gold. She was everybody's mama.
Everything.
You didn't have to do it, That was so senseless. You could have left her alone and she'd still be here with her children.
To all of Nikita's family and friends, I am so sorry for your loss. If what Nikita went through, all of her hurt and pain, can stop someone from going through the same thing, then she didn't die in vain.